To cover Ascension symptoms. Why am I doing this one? It's because there is a major, some of you might be experiencing a major increase in Ascension symptoms. That's primarily because of this huge sunspot 3354, which is 7 times right now, according to NASA SDO, the 7 times the size of the planet Earth. This is planet Earth. This is how many of the planet, this particular spot on the sun and our sun. You can even see it with your naked eyes, with glasses, that is. So now that said, if you were those are the symptoms you might be expecting right now, to be prepared that this is has been impacting us. It's been on for the last 24 hours, growing drastically, and we're going to be experiencing physical symptoms, emotional symptoms, and mental will all be amplified. And also at the same time, we're going to be going to activation. At the same time, understand the more symptoms you're dealing with, the more the activation is going on for you. Because what is happening is like these sunspots, these solar flares, they're bringing a lot of light into the planet. And these lights are photonic energies, cosmic forces, cosmic energy. So as a result, we're all experiencing these energy that's coming into the planet. That said, so a lot of you might be experiencing like an increase in fatigue. Those are the things I wanted because this is such a big sunspot. So 7 times the size of planet Earth. So you might be feeling intense fatigue, like you're not waking up in the morning, you're feeling tired, and you might have some bloodshot eyes, or you might feel drained. So just understand this is part of the energy, the cosmic energy forces that's coming into the planet right now. And also your sleep disturbances. You might be waking up in the middle of the night and feeling really completely lost. Like, just please be aware those are the things that are happening. You might have a hard time sleeping at night, and then you have a hard time going back to sleep. So I recommend you open up a Bible, read a spiritual book, help you, or play like simple games like, I don't know, word crossword puzzle or Sudoku or something to calm your mind, or and also you may be there's a possibility of less appetite. A lot of people are experiencing less appetite because this energy is like a feeding energy. That's energy that's being released by the sun is a feeding type of energy, so it's filling us with lots of kind of like a solar food in a sense. And you probably that's the reason a lot of us do not feel hungry, and those of us who are eating very minimal, or it's just eating for the fun of eating. But a lot of you don't have this appetite to eat. You don't have it at all. A lot of you are just drinking smoothies or vegetable juice or soups. And I can understand, but don't be alarmed. Those are all ascension, activation, cleansing, purification symptoms that we're experiencing physically, mentally, emotionally. And also, some people, if you've had allergies, you might be experiencing more allergies. It's part of the cleansing process, because as the sun, the photonic energy is coming into you, you're going through a major cleansing process. So it's releasing stuff. And also an increase in sciatica, like the huge nerve that's in the back of your buttocks on both sides of it. It's a thick nerves. It has branches that branches from under the muscles under your butt. So you might be experiencing energy coming into that spot because they're cleansing and healing. Because we use that muscle spot a lot. That nerve root a lot, the sciatic nerve, and also and sinuses, because we're breathing the air. The air is supercharged with plasma right now. The air on planet Earth is no joke, folks. It's full of light. You could cut love is taking over. So it's giving you a hard time, and it's just cleansing. All you have to do is take a break and relax. I'm not saying don't go to the doctor, but I'm letting you know this is part of the cleansing, because the energy on the planet is not the same as it was 20 years ago. So you're going to be experiencing, the more you take care of yourself, you do some breathing and cleansing, and you will feel better. This digestive issue is also going to be a problem right now because of this huge sunspot. So you're putting all that food, GMO, genetically modified food, into your system, greasy food, too much sugar, too much starch, like unrefined, refined starch and things like that. And don't expect to not have digestive problem. Even if you're just basically eating nothing, you're going to feel some type of bloated, or maybe, passing more gas, or you might want to go to the bathroom a little, but things you digest, passing more mucus is a common factor. Understand, that's what I recommend, is to eat. Don't eat major meal before bedtime, and if you don't feel like eating, just don't eat too much, and just have vegetable soup, and then mix a little bit of brown rice, with little beans, and keep it simple. Don't push it. And anxiety, that's another thing that went up very high, because understand the reason of this anxiety is this high energy that's coming into the planet is boosting in a lot of energy, and this energy is coming in to cleanse us. It's coming in, it's giving us, it's changing the frequency that we are used to. So this frequency is going to cause a lot of anxiety because we have to adjust to it. This is good creator God, the power, the God of Yeshua, the Christ crucified. This is the force, the one infinite force that's actually taking control, that has taken control over to the sun. The sun takes its order from the major sun, from the one creator. The sun co-creates our experiences. So the sun is releasing love energy on us all the time, 24/7. But now it's releasing it more than ever before. So this energy is coming into us as love light. So some of you, if you're not ready for this energy physically, emotionally, mentally, or spiritually, what happens is this energy is going to cause havoc. It's going to give you a lot of symptoms. More people are at the hospital right now, going to the emergency room more than ever before, and that's all because of this energy. This is a light activation. So ascension symptom and word is like light activation experiences, and it's all because of this energy. This love light is love. It's, by the way, people are expecting to look like a light being outside. No, you are not the light being outside. It's light that's inside of you. It's the light of your soul that's going through this activation in your DNA. So for that to happen, it's going to cleanse you up physically, emotionally, mentally, to tap into your spirit. So if you're eating a lot of stuff that are not, drinking lots of alcohol, smoking a lot of cigarettes, so you're going to be having more symptoms than someone who has not been doing that. But at the end of the day, the best thing to do is to pray and to meditate. Because when you pray, you meditate, you gain the love of the one infinite creator. You gain the love, the protection. So and then you calm down all your senses. You put yourself in a position of surrendering to the one infinite power. So I highly recommend prayers, especially silence prayers are the best way to pray. And meditation, short session of meditation is the best way to meditate right now, because there's a lot of going on. Because don't forget, the little dark forces that used to run the planet, they are having a hard time surrendering to this power. They're going to have to surrender. They don't have a choice, but they are having a hard time. So they're using little technologies to send out thoughts. That's all they're doing, folks. They cannot impact this energy. This energy is too powerful. It's taking down their technology, but they're going to shoot technologies of thoughts, just basic thoughts. So you have to be aware of that when you hear voices in your head, when you're feeling like you want to do this, you want to do that. Always question it, because it's probably not your own thoughts. That is all they're doing, but they cannot harm you in any other way. If you pray and meditate a lot, you can stay in control of your thoughts. But that's one of the things to understand. So understand this is all cosmic energy that is running the planet, and we must pray and we must meditate, so that when we pray and meditate, we can charge ourselves with a strong vibrational energy. You have the power to control your vibration, your frequency, and that is the most important thing about you. That's your celestial index. And no matter what is happening to you, if you accept it with peace inside of you, you don't have to love it and want to make love to it, but you accept it with peace. No matter how bad it is, accept it with peace. And then as a result, and pray and meditate, that will change that peace into love, and in turn bring in this love light healing purification that is being provided for us for free, actually, easily. We don't even have to do any work right now, just go with the flow. So we're going through, all of us are going through what is called a spiritual light activation experience, light activation process. But I want to emphasize the fact that it's not an external activation. Don't expect yourself to be on a light body outside. If you're seeing a light body outside of you, like outside with your naked eye on you, that your fingers in light, or your toes are in light, or any part of your body is in light, that's demonic, folks. That means that dark energy is trying to temple into you. All you have to do is pray and meditate and ignore it. Don't react to it. Just ignore it. That's all you have to do. It doesn't mean they are power over you. It just means, because there are forces that are dark. They don't have access to all that. Like, they don't. They're not ready for that. So they might want to tap into you to bring you into the dark, to block you. So you got to stay on top of it, to let this cosmic love. It's all about love, folks. So the more you focus on love, just focus on love, love, and love for others, love for the universe, love for the planet, so that way you can change your energy, to maintain your energy to be in sync with the energy that the sun is releasing on us right now. And that in turn will help you in your activation process, because your DNA is going through a powerful cleansing process. Everything that they taught was junk DNA. It's not true. It's spiritual DNA. So this is why I'm begging you to please stay on top of things. And while you're at it, don't forget, keep getting ready. Get your bottle of water, fill it up, have tap water ready, have drinkable water ready, and have water treatment ready. And then get your solar flash, get a solar flash. I talked about that in one of my last videos. And get a little solar panel. They fold like a folder, foldable, easy. so you could have a little charger available to you. So the basic things we have to do for ourselves and our families. And get a flashlight. I don't know if I don't have one here, but get a flashlight, I recommend. Until then, I love you. Please understand this is for real. The sun is out to come in, and you are experiencing. Oh, another thing I forgot to mention: neurological symptoms. Especially those of you who have been doing a lot of spiritual work, a lot of meditation, a lot of prayers, you might be experiencing lots of neurological symptoms into your heads, the back of your head, the front, all around it, the top, the middle, the center. You just have to surrender to prayer and meditation, but short sessions of meditation. And through prayers, the light in you will guide you. I'm 100% sure of that. But you're not alone if you're experiencing these symptoms. But you have to take it easy. If you're working 7 days a week, you might want to cut it down. If you're chasing the dollar, you might want to take it down. This is kind of letting you know you need to tap into something more spiritual and stay in tune with love. Love is the most powerful weapon in the universe. And as we are going through this activation, in addition to short silent prayers and meditation, love is something we have to hold on to. I'm not talking about love for the self, but love for others, love for all, brotherhood and sisterhood. I don't mean for you to go knock on your neighbor's door and become best friends. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying this is not a time for us to be looking at skin colors or sexual orientation or your wallet size. It's time for us to forgive and allow each other to be who they want to be and stay out of the way, detach ourselves, but send love. You don't have to love somebody physically, but you can send love to others, to your heart, to your mind. Send out love to the universe, to all of the human race, all contents of the earth. Send out love constantly. Prayers of praise and thanksgiving to the one infinite power, the force that controls the sun, that controls the ocean, that power. Just make sure you go that route, because there are other forces they think they have power over that. So you just want to stay tuned and make it clear. Like I always said, always go to Yeshua the Christ crucified to refer to saying, in the name of Yeshua the Christ crucified. Always the best way to protect yourself, so that because it seems like things getting out of hand for some. Until then, I love you, and I hope you find your peace as we go into this activation. Light, love, light, inner. The word is inner. The magical word inner activation, healing, purification process. I love you all. See you soon.